Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is Euro Truck Simulator, and I skipped over Mal. Mal?
I'm Sleepy Mal, I'm here.
You're Sleepy Mal, you're here. Okay, back to full screen, back to seeing my chat. We've got Lando here in the chat. I don't think Alex is still around. I'm pretty sure Booster moved on after he got his food.
Stucco.
And we are taking another heavy piece of equipment on the list of heavy equipment that we need to do. Unfortunately,
I was that. Is it a crane?
Yes, it is a mobile crane.
Get ready to turn left.
I'm shipping. I'm catching
Turn
that.
left.
It's not as heavy as I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. I'm gonna need this white car to slow the hell up, though.
No, he's gonna hit you.
Yeah, and then it'll be my fault.
Yep. Wow, thank God, I can't believe they actually stopped. American Truck Simulator didn't stop for you. He just rammed you.
Yeah, like that one time I was off the side of the road and he was just like, oh, maybe if I bump it, that'll help. Like, no. I did that in a go-kart once to a friend, and they do not like it when you do that.
Get ready to turn right.
Because I was thinking like a video game, right? I played more video games than I'd actually had actual go-karts. So I hit the friend, basically I T-boned the friend, and I was not going that slow. And
It was not a good time.
it was not a good time. I believe it was their birthday, so... Oh, hello.
Oh my God! That's the best. It's a good story.
Here's roadworks and they leave the cranes at the spot? Yes, that is correct. That is what this crane is for. This is, I think this is either working on power lines or leaning up to chop off tree branches, is usually what these cranes are for. You are correct, Lando.
I can imagine the parents at that birthday going, oh my God! Hunter rammed my son!
Inappropriate! Alright, going straight through a roundabout. Let's see.
At the roundabout.
Okay,
Second exit.
nobody's coming, so this is me yielding. I'm yielding.
Exit now.
And I'm yielding, and I'm crashing, and I'm crashing.
I didn't crash! I am doing well on my super heavy things.
You got through that roundabout somehow. Didn't look like you were gonna from here.
Hey, you know, first person. It helps in Europe. Alright. Getting onto the highway. So, okay. I don't remember, so they sent back... No, I don't remember... Oh, thank you, Lando, that's very kind. I questioned it myself plenty of times, but that's very kind. I don't... Wait, okay, so... Oh, wait. No, Genesis is long enough ago, right? Because Dark Fate we determined was 2019. So, when is young Arnold in Genesis? Do you mean like the doc in the flashback sequence? Like, when do you mean, Mal?
Oh, when?
Because that would have been...
Internet just cut out for a second.
Huh. That would have been the young T-800 that they were originally going to send back to take out Sarah Connor in Terminator, but they sent them back to like her parents' cabin in like the 1970s instead to kill her when she was like John Connor's age in Terminator 2, and like I don't remember. I mean, obviously, if Arnold being in that shot, he would have been young. Is that the one you're thinking about? Are you talking about there's a T-800 later in the movie that is young Arnold? Because I don't remember that happening at all later in the movie.
I was literally looking at pictures of the movie.
young. Wait. I mean, he does look older in the quote unquote future, in the present, in that movie than he does in the past. So, did they CG him up?
Yeah,
Or did they
screwed
just-
them up again. They just added another T800, and they were supposed to have that flesh overlay.
Huh. I mean, I guess if that's what you're saying, like, because, yeah, using youthful CGI, like, it wasn't quite there for Tron Legacy was kind of the problem with that technology. Whereas, the young-looking, version of, Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson in Captain Marvel. I mean, I imagine that came out as well as it did, not just because the technology was, further ahead, but because they just had so many references because Samuel L. Jackson was actually alive in the 1980s and had stills and stuff, and they just scanned everything in and made him look like himself.
Looked great.
Yeah, but not what's his name in Tron Legacy. That was a little uncanny valley.
Yeah, but Tron was supposed to be, like, not quite right, so I was like, I'll let it happen.
No, because it was real world. It's the news articles at the beginning of the movie when they're doing on the television.
Yep.
Like it was real world. It wasn't him. It was. I agree with you. It's fine when they're like in the computer system, but for the representation of Young himself in news stories and stuff. Well, actually, no. I guess it's still kind of a problem when they got into the computer system because they just used the same model. So this is a Rex Tex. That's a nice name. Oh, hey, they got me a flatbed that matches my colors. That's nice. So what else we got, Mal? We always got more movies. It does kind of suck that you and I have similar interests, but like our opinions are not quite aligned on things. I mean, I really did. I don't know.
I didn't like the acting in Genesis. I thought it was bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sure.
Like, they got around that table, and it was so bad that I'm just like, I can't even enjoy this for the technical stuff they did or the idea. I feel like everything was just executed so poorly.
Well, for me, in Terminator specifically, the plot point I never liked, which was in Genesis, but was also in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, is anytime they time travel jump forward. I don't know what you're serving the purpose. You are correct, Lando. This is a nice view. I was just noting that street sign had a red slash behind the words, which is different than they do it in the rest of Europe, where they put the red slash over the words. And that took me a second to compute. But yeah, Europe is very, very, very pretty. I just don't care for forward time travel in Terminator movies, because at that point, my opinion is, like, you're supposed to literally be fighting the future, but what prevents you from just going into the future? You know what I'm saying? Fighting them there, or getting new technology and stuff like that.
You're diverging timelines heavily by going forward.
That's true, and then you also fall into the same category of, like, how does your time travel work at that point? Because if you go into the future, then, like in Back to the Future 2, for example, if you go into the future, why is there a future in which you're seeing the results of Marty McFly and his family? Like, you're either accepting that he makes it back in time and things will be okay because he's able to have his family, or what you would do is he would be missing from the future because you took him. And so you're just assuming that he makes it back in time and that everything is fine because,
Paradox is-
yeah. You got a new car, Lando? What kind of car did you get? And did you get it in a video game or did you get it for reals?
Also, I enjoyed Sarah Connor Chronicles until like a point, I think. I don't remember where it lost me.
I wanted to enjoy Sarah Connor Chronicles, but they really heavy-handed the world having to live through 9/11 as a huge deal in that movie, and I thought that was a little distracting at the very start.
I don't even remember that at all.
Yeah, basically because they jumped forward in time and they skipped over like what was just shown as like the worst that humanity can do to itself, yada yada. They basically just made that 9/11 and they kept doing 9/11 for like the first couple of episodes as like this big horror that humans do to each other, and so that's going to that's going to be like what Skynet's going to do.
I don't
Video
remember
game, a
that.
Kentworth T800. You don't remember? The 9/11 thing was like the first 2 or 3 episodes they kept referring to the horror that humanity does to itself. In fact, I think I only saw like the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Oh, I watched the whole first season and most of the second season, I think. But I liked most of it. Somewhere it lost me somewhere. I don't remember where it lost me.
I think I always take issue with, like I
Oh,
said,
wait. No, I think it just got canceled.
yeah, no, it got canceled. Let's see, like the like I say, my problem with Terminator the series as a whole, unlike say Predator and Alien that we were talking about earlier, is Terminator's main problem is absolutely inconsistent timelines, which is goofy as fuck for a series that has time travel in it. Like, if you got to the point where you were 3 or 4 movies in, like Salvation, right? There needed to be a firmer line from Salvation to Genesis. You needed to make that connection. Because if you just go, oh yeah, in some chain of events, we make it so some shit doesn't happen, I'm like, why? You just hit 21,000 kilometers? Wait, hold on. Is there a mileage counter on my display somewhere? I don't know how many miles I have. Or kilometers, in this case. Let me press buttons. I have 6 damage on my front. That's good.
When did you get damage on your front?
I think I ran straight into a street sign at some point. Okay, that's... I'm sure there's a mileage counter for your trucks. I just don't know where it is. I kind of would like a little... I would like a little mileage counter on it. Or... Wait, hold on. Mileage counter... What do you call it when it's kilometers? Killages counter? What do you call it?
Kilometer?
No, well, it's mileage. Do you call it like meterage? Is it a meterage counter?
Yeah, it's meterage.
Is it?
Yeah, it is
Or are you just agreeing because it sounds right?
No, I just think it's meterage.
Oh, okay. In the cockpit? Oh. You're right, that would make sense. Oh, I am at almost 3,000 kilometers. Yeah, nice. Though I will be trading up my trucks every opportunity I get for a while because there's an achievement for getting 1,000 kilometers in your owned 7 different company trucks. So the 7 different trucks that are in the game, you have to get 1,000 kilometers on a truck that you own with each of the 7 companies. So as much as I am enjoying driving this truck, I will be swapping out when I have the money to do so. Well, yes, Lando, kilometers is what the measurement is, but see, like, there's Molise, but Molise has got the red slash behind it rather than in front of it, like everywhere else in Europe. Okay, so But from counting up miles is mileage. So what is counting up kilometers? And we're thinking meterage. So basically, I think Genesis. I mean, yeah, Genesis. Obviously, I won't disagree that its script needed a little bit more cooking, but also I think it would have been better if it was actually positioned as, well, let's say Terminator 6. Let's see if we made it Terminator 6, because I feel like you could have followed up with Salvation and done a situation that led to Skynet coming back and making the type of nanobot Terminator that was going to go back in time and fuck everything up that starts Genesis. So it kind of feels like we skipped a movie, in my opinion. Like, if you'd done that for a follow-up to Salvation, and then you'd gone to Terminator Genesis with that, and that movie would have been 6, and then that screwed up and reset the entire timeline, and you went from there, then I think that would have worked out fine. But then when you still did Dark Fate, where you treat, like, Terminators 1 and half of 2 don't count. Or, I'm sorry, only Terminator 1 and half of 2 counts, and that's another timeline. And then Sarah Connor Chronicles is its own thing. Like, stop making parts of your own series count so that we have to have, like, some kind of... At this point, when you make a Terminator movie, you're going to have an opening scroll that's just telling you what movies to count when you're watching it. Like, that's not something that movie viewers should need to know going in. Alright, Lando, hopefully we'll see you again, get back. Otherwise, have a good one. We will see you in the future. Did I put you to sleep, Mal?
I'm almost out.
Well, I don't need to be keeping you up, man. Like I said, Been streaming for, Actually, I think I've been talking to you since before stream started, so we've almost been talking for 4 hours. And you're fading away from the mic right now.
Yeah, it's because my head's lolling back. And I've been trying to get to bed earlier, and I should.
Well, this is certainly not earlier.
No, it's not.
You're one time zone behind me? Oh wait, no. You're in Kentucky, so you're in the same time zone, right?
I think I'm gonna go.
You think you're gonna go?
Yeah. I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
Alright.
Well, I'll see you in the future.
Indeed.
Future.
I thank you for joining me, and it'll be good to have you and Lando at some point both back. We'll say goodbye to you, and I will close up the Discord real quick. Have a good one. Oh, okay. So, alright. There we go, guys. Did that. It was good to have Mal. Napoli. Or possibly Napoli? I think it's Napoli. Seriously, yellow card, just go by me. Alright, we got about 900 kilometers left in this trip. Hopefully this guy on the right isn't trying to pass me. I didn't think I could get over, but I could have. And now it's just me, so... Alright. So, yes. I like Terminator, I like Alien, I like Predator, but unfortunately it feels like the people who are in charge of those series don't necessarily also like them. It's kind of the impression I'm getting. I don't know. Again, I like Terminator Genesis. The premise of which was... basically, a Terminator is sent back to kill Kyle Reese before he jumps into the past to go and save John Connor. Or young John Connor. And... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. You know, Kyle Reese is going back in time to stop the attack on Sarah Connor before John Connor is born, before he's conceived. Hold on, I need to slow up because I'm going to get got for speeding at some point here because it keeps wanting to... Gotta get myself back to 80, come on. There we go. Alright. I am not entirely certain where on the map I'm currently going. Oh, it looks like I'm going to Naples. Nice. It is listed as 17 in the afternoon. So I would expect the sun to begin setting at some point here. Puglia and Champagne. I think it's... No, it's not actually Champagne with an H. So Campania? Oh, what the hell? I lost my cruise control. Doobie-doobie-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, hold on, real quick. Now that nobody's here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the radio up slightly. Hopefully that's the right volume. I tried to keep track of where it was earlier. I'm trying to figure out why my cruise control isn't staying on like it's supposed to. If you happen to be watching later on YouTube, feel free to let me know your opinions of, you know, Alien, Predator, Terminator. Like, what do you think of the series overall? I kind of feel like there's a lot of potential there, but like things don't necessarily turn out like I'd like. I mean, yeah. I want more cohesion from Terminator. It seems pretty easy to do. If you just make it so that people can only jump backwards in time and you ignore all the rest of it, then it's always about fighting the future and trying to prevent it from happening. Because if you can just jump into the future, what's to prevent you from going into the future and finding out what you need to do to stop the machines, and then just jumping to a point in the future where that's applicable and you can do it. This, it's an interesting colored cop car. It's a black and white, so that's kind of American. But I can't tell. I think they've got blue lights, and then also, I don't know, is that a central siren? Or is that like a different color light in the middle there? I can't make it out. Looks like I'm going to be driving over Naples. Mine the lava, 1 of 2? I don't think I have that achievement written down. Hey, welcome back, Alex. What's up? It's good to have you. Be good to have you on chat sometime, so we could talk. I mean, you know, chat as in voice chat. Catazanrero? What? Rather tired, rather bored? Well, I mean, this game is pretty good for putting people to sleep. It did work for me earlier today when I had all that terrible insomnia. It's not a good merging area, so... Toll paid of 100 euros. Do, 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 do. What game did you decide to play, Alex? Nothing? Oh,
Right.
that's unfortunate.
And then exit right. Exit
Hence the boredom.
right.
And Naples discovered. Imperator 2 of 26.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Take the third exit? Oh no, hold on. I don't know. I'm not... let's see.
Exit.
I mean,
now.
Booster made me think Call of Cthulhu, which I remember watching somebody play through, which was pretty good. I think I damaged the trailer. Oh no, there's no lanes on this road! It's frightening. Like, are you still looking for a horror game? Because I don't think you have access to a GameCube, otherwise I definitely recommend Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Oh, welcome back, Lando. How you doing?
At the
I
roundabout,
I kind of suspected you'd be gone longer than that, but cool. Have you back.
exit now.
I know got back from Cloud City. I don't know about that. I mean, technically, I think it's Landon.
Go straight on.
Well, Landon... I don't know how Landon Moo works out. Actually, I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. But, they didn't correct me, so as far as I know, it's okay to call them Lando. Let me know, Lando, if that is not the case. As a trans person, I would prefer not to be calling people by the wrong name. I'm sure you can understand.
Get ready to turn left.
I had to poke fun at the way you said his name. Oh, Lando doesn't care. Okay, cool.
Turn left.
Full of Star Wars reference. Okay. Alright. Lots of leftness is happening. I've discovered a recruitment agency, and I've also discovered a very sharp turn. I'm not almost at my destination, right? No. Okay, I'm probably about to take the ferry. That's where I am. I realize where I am now. And stop signs are a suggestion.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Further suggestions. Do 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 bump bump ba dum bump ba dum dum. Hop and land to land. You are correct. We're, I believe, going up to here. I don't actually know where the icon is. Oh, I guess I pull up into the ferry. Neat. I don't know if this island I'm going to also counts as Italy.
Rerouting.
Why are you rerouting? Just use the same route. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to Calgary? Yeah, I wish it just knew, but embark.
Never mind. I'll find
I
another.
believe the character will sleep on the way. Imperator 3 of 26, and all around the Blue Islands 1 of 3, which I believe is for taking all the ferries. Alright, let's see where we are. We are on an island, and we are going to Albia. We're going to Albia. We have enough gas. We definitely have enough rest now. I like the ferries because they're like an auto rest. And we still have 28 hours left to make our delivery, so plenty of time. Got kind of a heavy piece of equipment though, so I want to cut this as best I can on the way out. It's kind of close. There's the link in the chat to the Improvision Entertainment Discord. I would point it out to Lando if you want to talk between stream recordings. We have a whole bunch of channels there on the server for all kinds of conversation to have with other people, including Alex, who is on the server. There you go.
Keep right.
That's the earliest place to get notifications about streams, and also potentially a vote in the newest polls for what games that I'll be playing in the next month. I will be changing the poll soon. Like, probably this week. Oh man, this is nice. I think actually in the Truck Simulator games, this is the first time I've been on an island. That light is coming to an end. I could potentially broadcast stuff on my PS4, but what is the question?
Go straight on.
Oh, but what is the question? I don't know what games you have on PS4, Alex. So I guess the question is, what are the options? What games do you have on PS4? Oh, it was a oh, I see. You're not taking viewer feedback. All right, so it's a rhetorical question. All right. Are those palm trees? Huh. For now, it's a rhetorical question. All right. Subject to change. I hear you.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Yield, man. Keep going.
Exit now.
Because, I mean, I would say play something that you feel like you want to play, but that you think other people might also want to watch. Which is always why I'm always doing the poll, asking people what games they want to see me play. Because the question is comprised of games I would be interested in playing, even some games that I wouldn't necessarily enjoy, but that I think other people might enjoy watching me play, you know, to struggle or what have you. I put those on the list, and then we see from there. Uh-oh. Hi, how are you? I don't know if I hit the barrier on that one. That was moderately close, right? I mean, that was a little close. I was expecting to meet another heavy vehicle head-on. Saw many things going wrong. Well, I mean, what you get when you design too many right-angle roads and expect trucks to travel them. Right-angle turns and stuff like that. That guy flew by. I'm gonna get over before anybody else decides to fly by again. And I'm transporting heavy cargo, so there is that too. What's with the X's? The X's behind me indicate places of road that basically don't exist in the game world. Euro Truck Simulator here has a bunch of arrows in addition to X's, which I think are an indication of you can't go there and also cars might come from there, but I'm not really certain on that one. But basically, it's that thing that Grand Theft Auto doesn't do, where Grand Theft Auto just tends to make everything based on an island, so it all comes to an end. A game like this, which is kind of trying to set in the real world, when they haven't actually mapped a location, they map it into the distance, but then say, video game wise, you understand you can't go here, but it exists as a place. Road you can get access to? Well, that's kind of true, Alex. For example, if you were trying to go to a DLC you didn't own, that DLC would be blocked off the same way with the X markers. And additionally, DLC in like the American Truck Simulator games and also on Euro Truck Simulator games. Oh, good to have you on Discord, Lando. I can't greet you right now because I'm playing, but otherwise, I'll see you when I get there. You can check the currently offline channel for talking about stream, between stream if you want. Announcements is where I post my schedule for the week and also things like the voting poll and stuff like that. But to what I was saying with Alex is there are roads in each of these games that don't currently exist for you to roll on, but that can exist in current or future DLC. Like if you don't have the DLC will be on the other side of it, so it will open up when you do it. But as far as like, you don't unlock the ability to go anywhere on these maps. You can just go everywhere on the map that you can go at any time. But the cordon off roads at the edges, those can be expanded by DLCs, either existing DLC you don't own or DLC that doesn't exist yet. Alright, this is telling me I got about 2.5 hours in character to my destination, which is pretty good. I should be arriving around noon. Sounds good to me. I was kind of expecting to see the ocean from most places here, but I wonder if this is one of those islands that's going to go underwater because of climate change. I do wonder. Lost Woods Remix, you are correct. Actually, I think this is a medley remix, so I think this is just the Lost Woods section. Yeah, here it's about to change songs. And now I think this is Gerudo Village. Olbia is on my right. Cool, that's where I'm actually going. This is a very flat island. It's almost like there's hills, but this guardrail is really close. Olbia on my right, and Sassari on the left. Let's pay attention to how fast it tells me I should be entering this. It says I should be entering at 50. That's pretty normal. What am I up to tomorrow? Tomorrow I believe I am going to my local Chinese food place for the last time. Otherwise, I will probably play more of this or something else on stream because I want to. There's a decent chance I'm probably going to play some Breath of Fire. I want to get through Breath of Fire so I can be done with it. Because I am enjoying it, but I have this thing about I don't want to start too many games that I don't finish on stream. And right now, the number of games I've started and not finished on stream is racking up. And so I'm probably gonna find some time tomorrow to play Breath of Fire and finish it. Alex, I get back to Hades all the time. What are you talking about? I'm not here. Well, all of the Hades will eventually be going up on the YouTube. Is the Chinese food place closing? No, Lando. Well, as far as I know, it's not closed right now, but it might be because of the pandemic. So hopefully it's still open, because I haven't been in months, and we used to go like once a month. But I am being forced to move in like 2 months, and the roommate who I would go to the Chinese food place with all the time, Xanth is moving out this week, and so basically I wouldn't be going with anybody. I always went with him anyway. So since he's moving out, this is kind of like a little going away thing that we're both going to try and go to the Chinese food place one final time. So it's not closing, and I'm not yet leaving, but we will be leaving. Queensland is in lockdown. One, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 20. Okay, Eureka, Alex. Oh shit. I don't know why you're quoting MathNet, but all right. What are you guys doing right now? Please speed up. This is an unacceptable amount of speed. I have a heavy vehicle and you made me go super slow. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Third gear. Second gear. Holy balls. Where are my blinkers? I need to turn on my blinkers. I will make it! I have like 470 horsepower! There, I made it. I made it. We're leveling out now. Everything is fine. I need some sort of emote that exemplifies everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Go straight up.
Oba and Nuora. The little truck that could do it. Yes! This is actually my truck. I actually own this truck at this point. It can do it. It can do the thing. You can be like, truck, do the thing. And then it will do the thing. Nuoro? It's an interesting name, Nuoro. I think I actually want to be in the left lane? No, it's okay, both lanes go forward. This is a very tilted hillside. No, I noticed it was in sequence. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Yeah, it's you add each one to the previous one. 21. 30, yeah, I know. That's why I was saying it's MathNet. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Eureka. That was in an episode. You remember that? Oh wait, that was probably before your time, wasn't it? I forget, Alex. Were you born this century? I think MathNet was like mid 80s. I think MathNet was mid 80s. I don't remember now. Okay, so there was an educational program here in the States in which the main detective characters would solve the crimes based on math. And that sequence of numbers, they for some reason, this parakeet, I think it was repeating the numbers 1, 1, 2, 3, and they were trying to figure out like a code to get into a safe or something like that. And when they figured it out in the show and they said 5, the bird would go Eureka, and then they knew that they didn't know why it had set, like, they knew that that was the answer, and that was how, like, the code to get into the safe or something like that was 11235, because they figured out the code. It was a thing. MathNet as opposed to Dragnet. That's where the name comes from. Oh god, this guy up. Uh oh. I didn't get fined for a crash avoidance there. That was a whole thing that just happened, everybody. I don't know if you saw that. Fibonacci code? Isn't Fibonacci code something that's more complex than just adding the previous number into your number? I told you my favorite math trick was if you add up all the numbers that comprise a number together, and that number is divisible by 3, it doesn't matter how big the number is, it is also divisible by 3. That's my favorite. That's my favorite shtick with math. That's one of my favorite tricks. You can take any number, like several digits long. Oblia discovered. Imperator 4 of 26, and all around the Blue Island 2 of 3. But, any number, any length, you add up all the digits that make up that number, and if that number, which is going to be much smaller, is divisible by 3, then the entire original big, large number is divisible by 3. Fibonacci sequence. Oh, that's the name of the sequence, is the Fibonacci sequence? Oh, feels weird for that to have a name, but okay, sure. I misunderstood. I haven't heard it called something before.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Alright, we are almost there at the destination. Oh, no we're not. There's a freaking train coming. Let's count it out. We got an engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lost count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, that was a reasonably sized train, though they were all like half-sized cars, so I don't know if that counts. Yeah, but they were all like half-sized cars. I don't know about that. That seems cheaty. That seems like shenanigans. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel, Lando. If you go to the Huntermon channel on the Discord, it is one of the pinned posts, but also it periodically is put up on screen by my Restream bot.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
19 trailers? Oh, 19. Oh, yeah.
Turn left. It was a nice ride.
It was a nice ride. Really, Sky? Alright, where's the complex park? Oh, that's... I don't like that one. No, I don't like where that's going. Oh yeah, that's absolutely gonna be a problem. But we're gonna give it a best try. At least we're not having an articulated trailer. Smooth the Groove is great. I agree, and he just came back, too. He's been on hiatus for a long period of time. he was dealing with some health issues. And he just, like, really didn't want anybody to worry about him, so he didn't say anything. But he just put up a video, like, last week that said he was going to be doing new music soon. So I look forward to that. I was really wondering what happened to him. Holy crap! First try! Yes! Victory's mine! Reliable Contractor achievement unlocked! And I made progress on some other ones. Reliable Contractor is... I can't tell. Hold on one second. Reliable Contractor. Perform jobs for at least 15 different companies in the game. Cool. Diversification. And I leveled up. You know what that means, Alex? Alright, so for everybody who is watching later on YouTube, I thank you for watching. This... I'm getting a little ahead of myself. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, presented by Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and I will see you in the future.